Yesterday, on Monday, 10th of March 2025, both the Attorney General and the Speaker of Parliament were served a notice that a Section 19 Supreme Court reference had been filed by the Elimbari Rural LLG to challenge the proposed amendments to Section 145 of the Constitution, where a vote of no confidence can be moved against the Prime Minister. This is an important development that subsequently renders this proposed amendment sub judice. This proposed amendment is now before the Supreme Court for judicial determination. I expect that both the Speaker of Parliament and the Attorney General will uphold the tenets of the Constitution and be responsible. We expect the Speaker to respect the judicial process. We expect that the Attorney General will exercise some restraint in not bringing this proposed amendment to the floor of Parliament for debate, discussion, or deliberation. Notwithstanding the sub judice warning, we understand that Parliament has total immunity. It can move the proposed amendment to Section 145 of the Constitution and still change the proposed amendment to make it law before the Speaker certifies this. Once that happens, Section 145 will have changed. But then, the challenge by the Elimbari Rural LLG is that this proposed amendment prohibits and restricts the rights of members of Parliament, especially when it comes to the most important provision, a vote of no confidence in the Prime Minister. It is important that both the Attorney General and the Speaker be reminded that all members of Parliament were voted by the people through a process that is enshrined in the Constitution. The mandate is sacred. The proposed amendments to Section 145 of the Constitution are simply sacrilege. It cannot be allowed. I commend Elimbari Rural LLG for filing the Section 19 Supreme Court reference to challenge this proposed amendment and this proposed change to the Constitution that is all about a Prime Minister trying to cling on to power. Any Prime Minister that wants to maintain the job of Prime Minister should just simply be exemplary at the job of being a Prime Minister. This is how we continue to hold the executive government and the Prime Minister to account, because no executive government and no Prime Minister can subjugate, undermine, or subvert the mandate given to members of Parliament by their people. Out of 326 LLGs in Papua New Guinea, I commend Elimbari Rural LLG for standing to defend the Constitution and demonstrating their character and their resolve to do the right thing for the people of Papua New Guinea.